Welcome to my channel. I'm Shy. Thank you for joining in, to tuning in. If it resonates with anything, please hit the like button. So we're doing air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We're going to jump into the energy to see what confessions you have coming to you. Somebody pointing fingers. Somebody's confessing that they was pointing fingers at you or something like that. Yeah, they're kissing ass. They're trying to kiss ass. Air signs. After pointing fingers at you, this person could have a bad reputation, or this made some you have a bad reputation. But now somebody has photo proof. Okay, so the confession that they want to have towards you, come to you with, is that they was kissing ass because they had a bad reputation, and they're getting evidence. Somebody's getting evidence on the person that was being a happiness hater. This happiness hater was kissing ass. They had a bad reputation, but you was dodging bullets, blocking negatives, escaping crazy people, protected by haters, from haters. And they got that somebody's moving. So this person that was pointing fingers has a bad reputation. They could be trying to dodge bullets when it comes to this happiness hater kissing ass, but somebody has photo proof and now they're moving out. So okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you could have somebody that wants to confess to you that they had to kiss a happiness hater's ass and they gave them a bad reputation. They want to confess that they want to dodge bullets because they know about some photo proof that's going to make them have to move. Somebody could have told you to get a cat. They wanted you to get a cat. And this cat could have caused you to have bills, more bills, and they didn't want to help you, so you kicked them out. They want to confess this is why they kicked you out or something like that. What about kissing ass when it comes to who it's really about? The person that wanted you to get a cat. That's what it's really about. The person that wanted you to get a cat is pointing fingers about why you have so many bills in the future. Yeah, y'all live together. In this family room, could be family, could just be a roommate that you could see, somebody consider family. They want to kiss ass about this family situation. Yeah, this person that ended their bad reputation, it ended their reputation. They want to end their bad reputation because they know what photo proof was really about. Somebody in this family room could have had passed over, my condolences. They could have had a bad reputation, but in the past they was kissing ass. What about photo proof? Yeah, this marriage. They getting evidence from this marriage that ended. This family room is getting evidence there's people in this family room is kissing ass because somebody with a bad reputation passed away. And now they're getting evidence from this marriage, this married couple. Somebody was a happiness hater looking at this married couple that was in poverty. So somebody could have been looking on the outside, looking in on his family that left them out. What about dodging bullets in this community? So they was protected by the haters in the community. And what about moving? Great fortune. Okay, so they want to confess that when this happiness hater put them in poverty, the community that hated on them helped them move. They gave them great fortune to move. It gave them great fortune to move. This mature woman is going to the courthouse, traveling to the courthouse because they heard about somebody that had certain wealth is in bad health. This mature man, because he's in despair about what he was expecting to go in his favor in court, he got a message about a courtship that gave somebody unexpected money, unexpected income to buy a home. This mature woman that's locked up was working, hardly working with this main male to be held in high honor. But the message concerning this is a false person that's wealthy because of a job they did with a lover that gave them a gift to be an official person. They gifted them an official person. But this concerns somebody in the Disney Horizon that's a thief, and they want to change where this child is pathway. This privileged lady is thinking about is in her thoughts. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, this person is wanting to confess to you about them pointing fingers about somebody that passed away in this marriage. So somebody could be blaming you, or they could be trying to confess to you about somebody that passed away in this couple when it came to this marriage. They have photo proof on about this married couple that has something to do with a death of somebody that had a bad reputation. Somebody that is in close proximity of you is kissing ass when they really a spiritual hater that wants you in poverty. In your community, you was dodging bullets, or you blocked negativity from the community when it came to this happiness hater leaving you in poverty, because you moved and went and got great fortune. So you could have moved away from your family, or that family ship, and that marriage being combined, it was dead because somebody had a bad reputation. Maybe they tried to say that it was your fault that their cat passed away and you caused them to have bills, and they want to take you to court. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. That could be what's going on with you guys. And you might be going to court about some bills. What to do when it drops. Confessions. Negotiate. Yeah, this family want to negotiate. That's why they kissing ass. Because they know that you're going to take them to court or something like that. This divine feminine that has a bad reputation. It's over for this divine feminine with a bad reputation. How does the divine feminine have a bad reputation? So the divine feminine ended somebody with a bad reputation, ended something with somebody with a bad reputation because they was trying to bargain. But they was in denial about this marriage, but they got photo proof that they was in a commitment. So they did tell them they'll help them pay for this, because they wanted for this person to be with a happiness hater. They wanted this person in poverty with a happiness hater, but they was protected by their haters in this community. Because they unconditionally love them, a certain type of love, a genuine love for the community, protected them from their haters. Great fortune and moving. So it made them a sin. So because their love for wanting more, it made this divine feminine negotiate with these people, this married couple that was in denial of who was pointing fingers. They want you to get a cat. But your bills, they about to confess why they was smiling when you had to get child support, when it came to child support. When your child support was threatened, they came together. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and they crushed this divine masculine that got locked up or got trapped behind children. They wished that they could get a sign for it to be over or for somebody to learn the lesson. So they started talking to people to settle. But they was ready to explode when they found out about this love affair that happened in the past with somebody. And now they focus on this, what happened in the past. When it was others involved, they had access to somebody's file, mental, their head, their mind. And now they got emotions coming in and out about somebody and where they're at. Because somebody cut them off because they wanted to indulge in running out of time to trap some notes, some secrets, some diaries. And how somebody was pretending to have anxiety. They was trying to survive daily hustle. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. This person is pointing fingers. But they want to negotiate with you now, Divine Feminine. They want to end something, having a bad reputation with you. Because they know that y'all could be a good couple. They were denied a good couple. They denied a couple. But they got proof of how somebody was hating. And how you're going to get protected from this community. By this community of haters, you're going to get protected because you are love. Yeah, something's coming in. Somebody's traveling to come tell you something. To come to move. They're traveling. Something's coming in. Something is coming in quickly to you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air signs. When it comes to this confession, they're ready to tell you from vacation. Yeah, about this deceit. How somebody stole something from you, deceived you, and started a conflict. So you got something coming in about somebody gossiping about you. Somebody with a bad reputation that started a conflict. How they pointing fingers at you, but you got a cat. And now all you think about is your bills. Yeah, somebody lost. Somebody lost and wasn't really paying attention to what they had. So somebody was pointing fingers. But then they decided to move to common waters. They moved away to be in this King of Wands energy, authority, making moves, telling people what to do. But it had them in their head. It was up all night anxiety. Because this King of Wands turned their back on them. Yeah, it had them stuck in their head. Yeah, exactly. And now they juggling. Or you could be juggling. This thought, this confession. That comes to when it comes to an old relationship. They was holding on to. So they want to confess about being married, that they denied they was married, but to a Divine Feminine, but she passed away. Somebody had a bad reputation, or they ended this with this Divine Feminine, or Divine Feminine ended it with this person with a bad reputation, and stopped them from getting bullied by a happiness hater. They was holding on to a wish fulfillment. Now they want to offer you love. So they can balance something out. They want to balance something out, temperance. A decision that they need to make that's going to make them have bills. Yeah, they need to make a move. They need to decide which way they want to go. But they feel like which way they're going is going to cause them burdens. And that's the truth. Clarity. They got clarity on who to give money to, or how to balance it out. Give money, pay them bills in the future. A king, an emperor. Aries, Taurus. Yeah. And how they want to start a new beginning. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But be careful because you're going to have to stand your ground because they're going to try to deceive you again. A King of Cups that's in a relationship. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. With a Queen of Pentacles. A Nine of Pentacles. Somebody independent that's real smart with their words. That's the truth. Somebody independent. This King of Cups is trying to get into commitment. But be careful because they trying to like run off with your shit. You gonna catch them on time though, cause you're gonna stand your ground, and you're gonna have a new beginning with an Emperor. It's gonna be an equal give and take, and that's the truth when it comes to clarity and how somebody had to carry burdens when it came to which way they wanted to go and what they wanted to talk about and where they decided to do it. They balanced it out when somebody offered them love and it became a wish fulfillment. They holding on to this fact that they still love you in past love, but now they're balancing out. They're stuck in their head with anxiety because this King of Wands is deciding to move away. They're leaving this person, but now they're probably coming back to you because they lost. They lost them because there was a conflict of them deceiving them in this community. In this community, they deceived somebody. And that's what's coming in about a deceivement. And now they're under judgment because of the devil, their addictions that they was trying to fight when it came to Queen of Cups. Yeah, because she was the star. And the wheel turned in the favor of the Knight of Pentacles, of somebody giving somebody else some money. So now they want to negotiate with this divine feminine because something ended with somebody that had a bad reputation. They're going to deny that they was in the marriage, but you're going to get photo proof about this person because they're going to be watching them be happy with somebody else, or this person's going to be happy. This happiness hater is going to be watching you and them get together after they get kicked out, put in poverty, because of they want in more of this person that they're watching. You're dodging bullets in this community, like getting together with these people because somebody's still in love with somebody they trying to deceive. And when you find this out, you're gonna make a move. And when you do, you're gonna get great fortune because you ascended and you're gonna be able to pay your bills and you're gonna have a happy family. Because you knew what time it was. Divine feminine, yes. Let's get you some signs. Let's see what's on these signs. Get some signs for Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. When it comes to pointing fingers, get you a cat. Bills, bills, bills. So they saying get you a cat. Somebody pointing fingers at you and you should get you a cat. And focus on your bills. Don't worry about your bills, but just don't focus on this person no more. They could have Saturn placements, Mercury placements. It could be a Virgo. It could be a Libra. It could be an Aries. It could have Venus placements. Or it could be a Taurus. Or Scorpio, or Cancer, or Leo. That's all I have for you. Thank you.